The mansion was silent, wrapped in the darkness of midnight. But inside, danger had already crept in. Two masked thieves crouched low, their flashlights trembling across the marble floor until it landed on the billionaire's massive safe. With trembling hands, they cracked it open, and their eyes widened. Bundles of dollars, more than they had ever dreamed of, glimmered under the dim light. Just as they thought victory was theirs, an old janitor quietly stepped out of the shadows. What he did next, no one could have ever imagined. The thieves moved quickly, whispering to each other, their gloved hands stuffing cash into black bags. Every second felt like stolen victory. They believed no one had seen them, no one would ever know. But in the corner of the hallway, the mansion's old janitor had already spotted them. He wasn't supposed to be there that late, but years of habit kept him polishing the floors long after midnight. His wrinkled face tightened, his eyes fixed on the men looting the safe. For a moment, fear paralyzed him. These men were young, strong, and dangerous. He had nothing but a mop and his worn-out courage. Yet, he also knew this house, every passage, every secret, better than anyone alive. If he didn't act now, everything would be lost. Janitor pressed his back against the cold marble wall, his heart pounding so loudly he feared they might hear it. The thieves laughed under their breath, tossing bundles of cash into their bags as if the fortune belonged to them. Janitor had something they didn't: knowledge of the mansion's hidden design. Just behind the safe was a concealed sliding wall he had helped the original architect install decades ago. Few people even knew it existed, not even the billionaire himself. Moving silently, Janitor slipped into the service passage. With trembling hands, he pulled the lever. Instantly, the hidden panel groaned to life, shifting the heavy safe backward into darkness. The thieves froze, their greedy eyes widening as the money-filled vault seemed to vanish before them. This can't be real," one of them stammered, panic already rising. Their perfect crime was collapsing before their eyes. The thieves stumbled back, eyes darting around the room in confusion. "Where did it go?" one shouted, pounding on the wall as if the safe had simply dissolved into thin air. Before they could regroup, a shadow stepped out from the service passage. It was an old janitor. His wrinkled face was calm, but his eyes burned with quiet defiance. "You think you can just walk in here and take what doesn't belong to you?" His voice was steady, echoing in the silent chamber. One thief said to the janitor, "Old man, get out of my way." But janitor didn't flinch. He tapped a small panel near the wall. Suddenly, security alarms blared, red lights flashing across the mansion. The thieves froze, realizing too late they had been outsmarted in that moment. The invisible janitor they had overlooked had turned the entire game upside down. The thieves tried to run, but it was too late. Within minutes, armed security stormed the mansion, surrounding them. Janitor stood silently in the corner, his mop still in hand, as if nothing extraordinary had happened. The billionaire, awakened by the alarms, rushed into the room. His eyes widened at the sight of Janitor. You saved everything." Janitor gave a humble nod. Sometimes it isn't strength or wealth that wins the battle, but knowing where to stand when it matters most. As the thieves were dragged away in handcuffs, the billionaire approached him with a rare look of respect. For the first time, the powerful man bowed his head slightly to the janitor who had once gone unnoticed. True worth isn't measured in riches or titles. Sometimes, the most overlooked person in the room carries the greatest power. If this story moved you, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more powerful stories that remind us of hidden courage in unexpected places.